Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the graphic determination of median. Median can be represented on the data using two ways, that is less than OGIF and more than OGIF. OGIF means cumulative frequency. So I'm going to start with the less than OGIF approach. We are given the data, marks are given and number of students, that is frequency, is given. We have to convert this data into less than approach. That means less than. So when we are considering less than approach, in that case we are going to take the upper limit of the class interval. This is the lower limit and this is the upper limit. We are going to consider the upper limit of the class interval. So over here it will come less than 5, less than 10, less than 15. Similarly, we can write till less than 40. The next step is we will find out the cumulative frequency of the frequency given. Over here we are given the number of students. We have to going to convert into cumulative frequency. So it will be 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 10, 30. Likewise, we will get the total as 100. After this, we will find out the same median formula. Median is equal to n by 2 item. So over here the total was 100. 100 by 2 we will get median as 50th item. So from this data, how can we locate 50th item? Firstly, we will draw a graph having x-axis and y-axis. On x-axis we will write the marks of the students and on y-axis we will write the number of students. So the class interval gap is for 5 units. So we are considering 5 units for this x-axis. And over here number of students, we are not going to consider the frequency, rather we will consider the cumulative frequency. So the cumulative frequency in the first case was less than 5, 4. So against 5 we will put a small dot as a 4. Then the next less than 10, again we will use 10, mark it as a point 10, less than 15, 20. So in this way we will form this curve which is less than OGIF. Clear? After this, the next thing was we were told to find the median. So median was a 50th item. How can we find the median from this is, median we used to find from the cumulative frequency. So from this data, 50 comes out to near this place. We are going to extend this line to meet this curve. So the point where they meets, I have plotted it as P. We are going to meet it in the marks of the students. So the point where there it is touching it is 24. So the median in this case comes out to 24. So this was a less than OGIF approach. Now I'm going to consider the more than OGIF approach. In more than OGIF approach, what we are going to do is, again we are going to convert the data into more than OGIF. More than means in the less than OGIF we were considering the upper limit. In more than we will be considering the lower limit. So how can we write this? More than 0, more than 5, more than 10. Like this we can write till more than 40. So in the previous case we were adding up the frequency to make it as a cumulative frequency. In this case we are going to subtract it. How are we going to subtract it? We will take the highest frequency was 100. We are considering it as a top. More than 0 it's 100. More than 5 it's 100 minus the previous frequency was 4. 100 minus 4 we get it as 96. Then 96 minus 96 minus 6 we get it as 90. 90 minus 10, 80. Then 80 minus 25 we get it as 55. In this way we are going to get this cumulative frequency which would be downward sloping, which would be decreasing. Again we are going to plot it out. We will make the same graph, x-axis, y-axis, x-axis consisting of marks of the students and y-axis consisting of the cumulative frequency or the number of students. Then we will plot these points. More than 0 was 100. So over 0 we will mark the point as 100. More than 5 it's 96. Against 5 we will plot out the point as 96. And this way we will get this curve which is downward sloping towards right. Clear? When the curve is downward sloping towards right, that is more than OGIF. So after this, the next step was we were told to find the median. Median is equal to n by 2th item. So we will get it as 50th item. So 50th item, again we are going to plot it in the same way. against the number of students. 50th was over here. Again, the point where it touched the curve, its Q I have given, and we are going to extend it. Again, we are going to get the value of median as 24. Clear? So this was the case of more than or give. We can be told to find the more than as well as the less than or give for the same curve. In that case, we are going to get the curve like this. This is the graph, this is a less than or give, and this is a more than or give. So we can plot the same more than as well as the less than or give on the same graph, and we will get the figure like this. Clear? And we can find the value of median. Value of median will remain the same for both the cases. For more than or give also it was 24, and for less than or give again it was 24. So I hope you are able to understand this concept. Thank you and have a nice day.